Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a new Propagandacast series with me, your host, Imperial Dane. It's Total War Thrones of Britannia. Yes, indeed. And it's looking a bit more interesting than Total War Warhammer, at least to me. There's been along Communist 2 and Shadowverse, which got slightly pushed back because, it sort of ended up slightly coinciding. And, I kind of want to get an episode out today. But anyways, we're here. Thrones of Britannia. I'm playing on hard, and this faction is already hard. There's basically the Great Viking Army. I'm playing as East Engle. One of the two, the one's the more southernmost army of the two other faction here. We sort of control a decent part of the map, actually, though, which in some ways could perhaps be argued is a bit disadvantageous since we're rather spread out and theoretically have to manage a lot more. But still, we start out with a bunch. We do start out with some miners' war fervor, which is something up there. We got the new resource system with food, so we got to keep that in mind. That's got to be managed. So we pack a lot there. Resource, we're looking good. Not so much issues there. And our leader influence, so it seems to be a bit of an issue here. It might be a bit of a challenge. Basically, we got to handle our friend here not being the most influential, and that's got to be worked on a bit. Guess his wife is well connected. Not a lot of command. That could probably also be worked on, though he does have some zeal. That is helpful. Zeal is helpful. We got economy here. We can sort of see what's going on there. Trade, well, not a lot really. We've got some. And technology here. We've got to unlock it first, which is certainly a bit of a difference from previous Total War games with research. So we sort of got to pop out units or build stuff or basically that. So we won't really be doing anything sort of tech-wise right away. We'll be fighting here. We got some rebel armies, as always, a small one, but still it could be a problem. Could still be a problem. And then also got a lot of stuff to get done while managing happiness and other fun things. For example, we all got issue in Middle Siax. With that, our friend here is not the sort of most helpful for that, it would seem. Apparently he's handsome, which is nice, I guess, but I don't really think the local populace buys into that. Just, oh well, he's handsome, I guess we'll cause less trouble, won't we? Yes. Wouldn't want to disturb his handsome face. Ooh. I don't think that's how it works. We got a lot here. We got salt, which is pretty good for trade and other fun things. So that's pretty handy. In fact, we're getting a lot of salt. Salty. Food we're also certainly not lacking in part because salt. Fishes, like we're getting tons of food. We also got a single vassal here, I think. Usually check diplomatically. Yeah, we got the Garantebru. We actually got a fat chunk of territory. That also looks like West CX is less than keen on us. Sent probably not so happy. So they'll probably what we'll end up fighting early on. West CX, in fact, is the strongest faction at the moment, and they're not liking us. So that could very well get explosive very fast. But got a nice little army here. We can actually upgrade it, which is good. Bit of extra armor, better weapons, never hurts. We got some axemen, some bowmen, some spearmen, and some sword chaps. In fact, we got herdmen, so that's pretty good. Sword, retinue infantry. There's levy and retinue. So the levels there. So a lot of stuff going on there. A lot of stuff. So a lot of things to manage. Though we probably want more economy. So we'll focus a bit on that. Never hurts to have a bit more salt. Then again, the province might not quite take a hit there in terms of happiness. And I think we'll upgrade that one as well. And we go after this chap. Bit of cavalry, some spearmen, an archer unit, and we got the general himself, a heroic. So let's go after him. Ha! I'm 43 and he's 34. Clearly I'm better. Yeah. And let's have at it. I don't think it matters if it's raining. Got here. These are the long axemen. Nice jaunty caps and really big axes. We got the warlock's companions. Nice swords, and we got the sword herdmen with some nice chainmail there and some nice hammers. And some swords, plus the soul helmet, spearmen, and the archers. The big issue is the cavalry, which is probably hiding in the woods over there, or it's over there. Like, I can't see, so we only got one spear unit to stop it.
Hardmen! Axemen!
I'm gonna assume. We found out. Spearmen will sort of hanging back a bit, so I can sort of react better to where the cavalry is. Arching up on the flank a bit there. But I'm assuming they might be over here. But again, they could theoretically be hiding in the woods. That's going to be the funny thing is. And we got here some royal bodyguards with some nice wolf pelts and chainmail armor. Rest are just peasantry. So much more easily dealt with.
Wipe them from history. Chosen by Odin.
Chosen by Odin. That's a neat one.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Alright, so they're hiding in the woods.
Ready for
It's very good to know, in which case we're sending the spearmen over there to head them off. We'll send up the long axemen towards the other side, so we can maybe try and flank them with the really big axes. Turns out really big axes in someone's exposed flank is pretty good. At least that's my theory. And obviously, like any good scientist, I'm about to prove it. Academic. Oh. Shoot!
Shields up! Up the placement! Wipe them out! End them!
Alright. Bit too slow there. Probably should have waited a bit. Still, stocking up with my spearmen, which is good.
Our foes will fall. Where is the fight? Battle order!
Got the swords there moving in. Right, they got pillared.
Our general is under attack.
Yes, that was part of the plan. You'd have to get into the line of attack there. You just keep shooting them until they can't get back.
Axemen, to victory! Hasten yourselves!
There we go. Right into the flanks with some really big axes surrounding them entirely. They're about to break down. Good. And these chaps really didn't stand a chance against the Warlock's companions. There we go. Cavalry gone. We're up there to flank the chaps. There's a bit of men in the backs. And with this, the Royal Bodyguard is finding itself royally surrounded. Turns out the Long Axemen really do good work. Some exposed backs. Ah. Need to slightly manage this bit less rubbish. There we go, getting flanked and shot in the back with the general already dead or gone. I just need the archers to break because I got no cavalry, so it's always going to be a bit of a bastard to deal with. Oh, we can always just speed it up. I probably should invest into some cavalry pretty fast. There we go. Victory. Decisive. Turns out really big axes do pack alongside our elite bodyguard. That's really good. Just got a few to mob up afterwards with a secondary battle. We'll take on warriors.
Heading out.
You got a bit there. Slight bonuses there. Slightly cheap to recruit. Better replenishment and such. And we got here favoured by the odds. Overall bonus there. Ooh, nice. They're actually considered a stronger target. That's a bit much. But fair enough. Either way, we get command, which has the benefit of increasing our bodyguard unit, by the way. And other fun things. Seal, which is always handy as well. And influence, which of course is also good for just increasing our strength. We could boost up champion here as well from a melee skill, but I'm rather keen on this one. Food plus replenishment is not a bad thing to keep our army moving. And we'll just finish off these chaps. Rebel scum. Kick to the crutch and the good old stabbo in the necko. Victory.
Move up.
Small temporary bonus to disability. Very good.
Onward.
We'll move back to Propagandacaster for now. And with that, I don't think there's a lot else we can do now. We have exhausted our financial supplies for now. And so on. I mean, we could probably look into some diplomacy. Grantabrew we're already basically doing stuff with.
My halls are enriched by your visit.
Gliswick maybe? Is there anyone that sort of might be slightly potentially disposed well towards us? Doesn't look like it. Wessex of course just hates our guts and will likely be our main problem down the road. Biddeford maybe?
You will get a fair hearing. We hope our...
No. Clearly they weren't keen on it. Maybe you
I
are.
will listen to your propositions.
Wow. Clearly they weren't keen on it either. Guess we won't bother with that. Hey, how about we be friends? No, piss off. Oh. Yeah, sure. Always stings a bit when they just brush off your friendship like that. I mean, what did I ever do to them except invade their country and, you know,
My skills are growing.
take up a lot of it? Alright. Well, our handsome friend here probably needs some popularity here, so let's give him that. I mean, you could upgrade that, but that seems a bit of a weak one. I think I'd rather focus on improving our main army. A few scout horsemen, slightly cheaper. Also doesn't cost a lot there. Ooh, Anglian Raiders, not Raiders. Raiders. Gotta get that pronunciation right. How much do they cost? No, not too much actually. They look kinda snazzy. And some spearmen. Don't want to leave myself too vulnerable there. Go. There we go. Not much else I can do then. Oh, pottery? Sure, why not? Sure, why not? Now the question, of course, is finding a next target to go to war with once we got our troops in position. It's going to take a bit of while. Of course, the quartermaster should, well, forager, I mean, should help with that a bit. There's an upgrade for the quartermaster as well, though. But once we got that going, I'm inclined to think those chaps here, they didn't want to be friends. They're pretty weak. That's usually a bad combination. That's usually a pretty... Actually, hang on. There could be something that might help that comp. Nope, they're completely alone. They are completely alone. So, basically, we're going to stuff some axes into their faces. Down the road. I'm going to slightly move up. I'm going to keep him there in case those bastards at, what's he called, Wessex, might try something out. Research wise, we're still some time off. You're going to need to train a bunch of units to get anywhere. We'll get some battles in. So that's going to take a bit of a while. Warrior Society. Ooh, that's quite far off. That is quite far off, ladies and gentlemen. Wait, did something just happen there? Bit hard to tell, but doesn't look like it. Just my vassal's army slightly shifting.
My skills are growing.
Alright. Couple of wars, but nothing that's really of importance to us.
enemy blood will flow.
I think we begin moving up then. Preparation. What gives us the most money? I'm gonna look at the sheep herds. They look rather productive. I might upgrade this one next turn, or the turn after that. Right, he's got plenty of zeal. I think we need to improve his money-making abilities by improving his governance a bit. Also got a I might shift this one southwards in the meanwhile, in case those other chaps get up to something naughty. Warfare results are falling, so that'll mean less negative penalties for when we do finally begin kicking some British posterior. Oh, hang on. Those are my targets. You creeps. Someone actually had the audacity of going to war with them.
My abilities have been boosted.
You bastards.
You can rely on
Well, 2 can do that. Next turn. Next turn.
We pledge our service.
Just keep sending them southwards. And London, he'll be upgraded. I guess I'll go after Bedeborg next, since they just seem to be a natural extension at this point. Might as well. Just grab the good old axe and plant it between their eyes. How dare they go after my target? Bloody Englishmen. Obviously I'm going to use the laws of the Vikings.
Our foes.
Alright, they seem to have fallen back for now, that's good.
See you on the battlefield.
Well, I wouldn't so much say diplomacy has failed as, you know, I just
For the All Father.
went in there. I mean,
My warriors.
diplomacy would require there to be something, you know, happening. I mean, they said no to my friendship. That's rude. That's rude and hurtful. I've got feelings too, you know. Well, he looks like he'd do with a bit more popularity, I guess, in case things go slightly awkward. And, wow, he's going to need some zeal. Or maybe not. But, you know, it never hurts. Certainly so far, a lot of the time it's just spent passing turns. It's not as bad as it was in Rome 2, but he stole it. Well, technically still under my command, I guess, but you know, kind of would have loved the entire province, but better than nothing. Better than nothing. I suppose it does strengthen my value. It's strengthened too much, which of course means I got something to help protect me in case things go wrong. And then moving in from the south. Alright, so
Attack!
they're gone. Guess I'll upgrade here for Priory, and then we begin moving our forces southwards. Since that army is the most going to be able to stall the Viking raiders a bit.
Marching formation.
No idea what they got. No.
By no means.
End the turn and see what happens next. Ah, dear. They're on the move, aren't they? I knew it. Bloody Englishmen. Can't trust them. And apparently the raiders heading towards London as well, so I gotta dig in there. I gotta dig in until the main army can arrive. Good thing I decided to upgrade for a better garrison. Very good thing.
You can rely on us.
You go down to Coloncaster in the first place. You set up position in London.
Sea awaits.
London. And
Ships at your command.
I was wondering why I couldn't train troops. That would very much explain. I don't want to get too many expensive chaps, but chance to replenish, interesting. That's how it works now. And I guess I mean, they're a bit expensive to maintain. I think we're just going to throw in some axemen at the moment. Yep. At least we're slightly improving things here. Sheep herds and all that is good to go. We can build some stuff here. We're starting to run out of food, so I'm slightly tempted towards going for the tithe hall here, which gives us more food production and boosts our farms, which is reasonably good, though not by a lot. I could also just go for this one, which helps with unit replenishment, but that's only in this region. We're not going to fight there a lot. Hopefully, then again, if Viking raiders keep coming, it might benefit more from grain pits, but thing or ting, that was very much a Viking thing. I mean, that would help a bit with some stuff that would also financially in the longer run also benefit us. Also, we can deal with corruption. Actually, How much is corruption an issue right now? Not a big one. Not a big one. I think we just initially at least focus on boosting the economy.
Our foes shall fall.
But quite the army.
At war.
Yup. Holy smokes. They're bringing in a lot, aren't they? Wow. We just got quite the war on our hands. Wow. That's a great start to the series. I'm at war with most of southern England.
Would you consider a formal friendship? Shall we seal the deal with me?
These have got my vassal, but this is going to be quite the challenge. Plus, we still got the raiders to deal with. It should have been faster to upgrade London, I think. And now they're coming towards London as well. Guess we head towards there.
Our foes will suffer.
The garrison is what right now? Well, some spearmen, axemen, archers, and javelin men. Plus decent walls. And we got the garrison, though it's a bit of a mixed bag there. Well, we could be lucky and they gone with those in the first place. I doubt they're friends with anyone.
Not possible.
So there might be some luck there.
We pledge your service.
There might be some luck there. Of course, we also got a friend there moving in.
Impossible.
That's a pretty big army, though. That's a pretty big army. Those are two pretty big armies, and we got another big army down there.
Enemy blood will flow.
I'm gonna need to raise another army, I think. But that's gonna be a bit tricky, but I think it's in my best interests. That seems like a pretty good one to have.
We serve.
We need to raise an army fast.
We can't do that yet.
Having them being even cheaper is usually in those regards. Oh snap, I just realised. I'm a bit limited by my food supplies. Still, gotta try, I gotta try. Alright, big battle here of London. They got some things, sea axe warriors, long axemen, sail axemen, lots of archers, some javelin men, some cavalry, of course a bunch of spearmen, and we got well, archers, spearmen, javelin men, and some other fun stuff. We essentially got 2 bodyguard units. We should have a reasonable chance, I guess. We should have a reasonable chance. So let's do this. I mean, if we can break them, that would be a huge help for us down the road in future battle as well, and for the war overall. I mean, losing London's going to be pretty hard. Like leader, well, that's probably not their leader, but still losing a general could be costly for them. Though even then, it's not exactly the most influential one, so I don't think it's going to be a huge loss, at least politically. Right, they're going to attack from here. Right, we set up our archers.
Bowmen!
Javelin men, and of course we've got to keep our other chaps on the walls as well to deal with their stuff, which is likely going to include some other fun things. So, I mean, I think it's in this case much better just try to, you know, hold them at the walls and about that's it. Like if we get in here, I think it's mostly over anyways. So we just sort of keep them from getting too far in. That should overall be the best option.
Chosen by Odin.
Alright. Let's do this.
Archers!
Guess we can try and light them on fire, actually. Don't know how practical it is, but
Enemy approaches.
better than nothing. Right, gentlemen, you just hold the line, and these will be the reserve.
London!
Basically being sent in wherever most needed.
Up the pace, man! Quicken the pace!
Our defenses must hold!
That's the spirit. Though try to sound a little less desperate about it.
Ready for war! Javelins!
So I'm going to pull back the javelins for now. I don't want them firing the javelins at these targets here.
Dismantle their defenses! Missiles, watch it! We're taking fire!
Alright. We'll have to see if that's going to be enough to take any of them down. I mean, if we could take out those towers, that would be pretty helpful. They're sending in some of the best troops first. Well, if the Axemen can overwhelm them, we can deal with pretty easily. It's the other chaps that's going to be requiring a bit more work.
Together now, at the walls!
So far not the most impactful damage we're doing here to these siege towers.
Spearmen! Battle awaits! Defend the town!
State your orders!
Where did they come from? have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Fall back. Pop up some spearmen here.
Spearmen!
Let's get one of the chaps up there.
Where did they come from? Spearmen! Archers! Our foes have surprised us! Archers! Spearmen! As ordered! We're taking fire! The enemy is at the walls!
There we go. First unit in.
Axemen! Shields up!
If possible, I would like you have to stand up on the walls and shoot at them. If possible. Long axemen should be the ones easily dealt with. The Thanes are tough, and the sea axes. No, actually, they're not so tough, so they shouldn't be too impossible to deal with. There we go. They've actually caved in pretty fast. I can't complain. I can't complain. So far, though. No, wait, what are you doing? How did you open that? I just found that one a bit weird. Oh, we'll just let them safely retreat out. Yeah, sure. No problem. Well, so far no problems. Guess I'll about at least some of their troops. That's 2 units routed. The others I'm less worried about, and even the retinue ones, the Thanes, are having a hard time here. They are having a very hard time, so that's pretty good. The cavalry's not really getting anywhere. They're what you call sitting ducks. Those are just being dumped to the death.
Spearmen! Axemen! Got that! Where's the fight?
Apparently someone got through. Somehow.
Spearmen! Spearmen!
Oh, not for long. Not for long. Well, having large walls helps a lot. Wait, you're not supposed to go. Oh, you idiots! There should be a way to just lock the gates.
Run from the enemy! This is shameful!
I guess someone ran. I'm not entirely sure who ran. Very dramatic music, by the way. Oh, this is so silly. There you go. Stop another unit. The West CX army is finding itself not making too much progress. There you go. He's throwing himself into the midst now.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Indeed, it does seem to be going in our favor for now. The fields outside are filled with the dead of the enemy. Well, they're mostly dead anyways. Or soon to be dead. Go.
The foe is running away. Archers!
They're still at it, but that's about it. They got some archers, but they're not exactly making the biggest impact. They're just sort of standing there and, you know, dying a bit from a stray arrow or two.
They flee before our might.
So there we go. Glorious victory. Very glorious victory. That's pretty much just the archers to the left and the royal companions. The rest of them pretty much is broken. And now even the archers are breaking. I might as well just speed this up this last bit. It's just a matter of time. And with that, time is up. Victory! Glorious victory. To put it mildly. The Wessex. Clearly it's got another army in the wings. They're ready to follow up where the first one failed. But now we're starting to bring in more troops as well, though. Oh, the West Saxons allies moving in, though. Our friend moves, that's good. That is good. That is very good. Oh, that faction vanished. That's going to require a few repairs.
We will bring you glory. Can't be
Viking raiders are getting ever closer.
Our foes shall fall.
You gain one as well. And there we go.
We'll see this through. March on. Impossible.
So there we go. There we go. I do need, I think, to improve the food production. We need more food for more troops, otherwise we're not really going to be
Pledge our service.
doing a lot more. So that's very important.
Never.
So yeah, we got through a couple of battles, including one decently big one, and we got another one coming up here with the Viking Raiders, most likely. And of course we got a really big war ahead of us. But I think that'll be for the next episode here. So that is the first episode here with Total War Thrones of Britannia. With me, host Imperial Den here with East Engle on hard. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment, share it with everyone. I'll be back for another video in another 2 days time. Until then, I bid you all adieu. Cheers.